Dang, my butt's already starting to hurt.
It's kind of the beginning of the season for cycling for me. We're just coming out of ski season. So my butt's not quite ready to go yet.
I'm riding my bike up the Scenic Highway in Capitol Reef National Park in southern Utah, so you don't have to. I'm doing this because I'm a really great guy. Some would say the greatest. You're welcome. Capitol Reef is in the middle of BFE. It's 6,300 miles from Istanbul, Turkey. 2,300 miles from the old fogies retirement community, the Lakes in Florida. And 680 miles from Redondo Beach in beautiful Southern California. So I'm doing this so you don't have to travel to get here, even though the roads to get here are some of the most beautiful roads in the world. Okay, so this road here is brand new. I don't think the finishing touches have even been put on it yet. It's very narrow. And so far, traffic's been moving very slow on this road. They're moving slow because they're gawking at the stunning scenery. It's beautiful. Plus, the people on this road are on vacation, so they're in no hurry. They're loving life.
It's kind of like being Big Thunder Mountain at Disneyland, or even rides at Knott's Berry Farm. Only it's real. There's a lot of junipers here in this red rock country. So I'm guessing we're at about 5,000 feet, 4,500. It's kind of in the range.
The elevation Utah juniper's growing is
4,000 to maybe 7,500. And it switches into more of the alpine environment, or subalpine.
This ride is an out and back ride, and you go up a climb, summit, head downhill till the end of the ride, and turn around and do it all over again until you get back to where you started from. The hill climb's about to end, and you didn't even get tired. You also didn't almost get knocked off your bike by a white pickup. You guys are really lucky I'm doing this ride for you, so you don't have to. You're welcome.
Here goes the downhill.
So there's 5 national parks in southern Utah. Capitol Reef is in the middle of them. It's the least visited of all the parks. You have Bryce and Zion to the west of Capitol Reef, and you have Canyonlands and Arches close to Moab on the east side. Capitol Reef's about 60 miles long from the north to the south, and it averages like 6 miles in width. So it's kind of a tall and skinny park. The main feature of the park, it's called the Water Pocket Fold, and it's about a 100-mile long monocline. And it is really cool. Monocline is basically just a warp in the Earth's crust, but that's the main feature in the park. I'm doing this ride on my mountain bike because that's the only bike I had in my car. Mountain bikes aren't really efficient on the road, but it works. The Scenic road is supposed to be 20 miles out and back, so on a road bike that's nothing. On a mountain bike with its resistance and its gearing, it's a little bit harder, but it's such a beautiful ride. Right now it's about 65 degrees, no wind, but it did rain last night when I was camping.
Wow, pretty.
Woohoo! This is so fun. And it's just stunning out, just absolutely gorgeous. It's May 1st, so it's not too hot, it's not too cold. The park is not really crowded. Right now, it's a weekday too, which is good. So it's been a great experience so far. Camped at the Fruta campground, which was very nice. You can make reservations at recreation.gov. So I thought this little parking area was the end of the road, but it turns out it's where the road turns into a dirt road and goes on for another mile or so 2 miles round trip down to the actual end of the road. It would have been easy to turn around here, which I almost did, but I decided to go down to the bottom and see what it was all about. Here we go. So I found out the dirt portion of the road is called the Capitol Gorge Road and is not part of the Scenic Drive. It's a 2-mile round trip addition to the Scenic Drive. I don't think large RVs are allowed on it, but I'm not 100% sure. I've only seen cars and trucks so far. Oh my gosh, this is freaking gorgeous. I'm so bummed that the camera's probably shaking. The video's not gonna be that good, but hopefully it'll capture some of it. This reminds me of the Burr Trail, which is actually how I got into Capitol Reef. You leave Boulder, Utah, take the Burr Trail, and it'll connect into Capitol Reef, and you take a dirt road basically from the south end of the park to the north end, and it's so beautiful. It's just stunning out there. And if you take the Burr Trail, when you get to the end, instead of going up Capitol Reef, you can turn right and get to Lake Powell. Okay, here I am. While I was riding, I noticed that a button triggered and everything's overexposed. So I'm gonna try riding a little bit with me holding the camera. See if that helps. Here comes the car. There they go. This is how some people get through here. And I rode my bike through this stunning canyon, so you didn't have to. You didn't have to worry about getting a sunburn or dry skin or thirsty, which hipper trendy cyclists refer to as dehydration. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this is steady. We missed some of the good part though. I'm gonna zoom in a little. With the sun hitting the canyon walls, exposing it. Uh-oh, this looks like the white truck that tried to run me off the road earlier. He's haunting me. Hey, he's waving at me. Maybe he's a nice guy and I just judged him by his truck. Looks like the truck was from Wisconsin and the other car was from Texas. That's one thing when you're in southern Utah too. There are people from all over the world, although I noticed less foreigners so far this trip. When I'm talking foreigners, I'm talking Germans usually, Swiss, Europeans, very common here in Utah. I haven't seen any of our future countrymen either, the Canadians. This video quality should be a lot better because I'm riding holding the camera, which is really my phone. But it's hard to ride with one hand. Have I mentioned the scenery is just stunning? Get my riding bathing suit on. When I ride, I always wear the latest fashions and the most technical high-end gear out there. Dress to impress is always my motto. I should be sponsored by Vans, Billabong, and Hang 10. I am partially sponsored by sockprints.com. Go to their website and you can make your own custom socks. It's super cool. Okay, this is it. This is the official ending right here. So my battery's getting low. I'm gonna turn around and ride back up. There's a wash. It's really flooded during summer storms. And hopefully we can wrap up at the end. Okay, I could go further, but I'm not going to. You can go down the canyon, check out some petroglyphs. Met some very nice people here in the parking lot. They're going for the hike. I'm not. Okay, I gotta tell you, this has been a spectacular ride. And I'm halfway through. And I didn't bring much water because I didn't think I was gonna go this far. But I'll be fine. But it's gonna be uphill for a long ways. And you really don't have to do the uphill. But I would suggest you come out to Capitol Reef at some point in time. It's well worth it. It's stunning. I probably said stunning 15 or 20 times. Just look at that. Look at that up there. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be a pretty significant uphill. The bouncing has started. I gotta do something about getting rid of the bounce. I gotta find a better system. Another thing about this, I've got so much just what I think is great video. I don't know what other people think, but I've got great video and nothing ever happens to it. It just sits on my phone
But my biggest issue is editing stuff. So hopefully I'll edit this. It's too beautiful not to. And I have other stuff that's really cool too. I hope somebody, at least one person, decides to do this ride. And then I feel like I will have been a success in helping make people's lives smidgen better. You know, that's what I do. Do things so you don't have to. You don't have to. So the deal is here in Capitol Reef, there's no cell service. There was some in the campground, but it's too far away from the cell service spot. So I didn't get it. So I haven't talked to anybody for a couple days. And I don't know what's going on, politics, whatever. I don't know what Donald Trump did this weekend or whatever it is. I think today's Thursday. And that's been kind of nice, actually. You do, after a while, first you kind of panic, go, I don't have any cell service. And then pretty soon it's like, I kind of like this. Gives you a sense of freedom. Knowing, another fun fact, it's kind of chilly in the shade. It's probably 15 degrees cooler once you hit a shade pocket. Feels good. I'm still climbing. Oh wow. I'm already out of this canyon. That's cool. That's really good. All right, I made it to where I thought I was gonna have to stop last time. But I kept going. Now a lot of times it's easier just to turn around and say I'm done. But I went the extra, I guess, mile or so, 2 mile round trip. And honestly, it's been maybe the best part of the trip. It's always easier not to do things. And often it's better to do it, and you have great memories and times. Okay. Back on asphalt. Oh, look how smooth that is. It's unbelievable. Still have a good 3 mile climb ahead of me.
And a 10-mile ride. Of course, it'll be a stunning 10-mile ride. So I said the road is new. The Scenic road has been there for a long time, but they just redid it all. And at the bottom where the washes are, there's always a little bump. They haven't finished that off yet. So every wash has a little bump.
So in hiking and cycling, we have what are called false summits. And you're kind of thinking, I'm tired, I want to get to the top. That looks like the top. And you get to the top of what you think's the top. It's not the top. You can already tell this is a false summit. Still haven't summited yet. I'm getting a good workout though. It's gonna help my biking for the rest of the season. Okay, this is really it. I can tell because there's a bus at the top, letting some tourists off to have a view both ways. Exciting. So today, I'm coming from Redondo Beach, where Haley and I live, with Chase, our son, back to Salt Lake City, where Haley and I live, because we live both places. Hi everyone, I made it over the summit. I'm back in Salt Lake City. I was saying earlier that we live in Redondo Beach and Salt Lake, so I was driving from Redondo to Salt Lake when I did the ride. Thank you for letting me do the stunning ride with you through the Scenic Road at Capitol Reef National Park in Utah. The one thing I may do different next time is do it later in the evening when the sun's setting to the west and just lighting up the hills. Would be beautiful. So right now I'm back duct taping my bike because, you know, duct tape fixes everything. So I have a couple other videos I've made that I'll leave the links below. It's one's a skiing video. I ski so you don't have to. Another one's I did the same type of thing up Zion Canyon with my son. Another one is I rode my bike along the South Bay bike path in Los Angeles at the beach, so you didn't have to. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and share it or like it. If you didn't like it, send it to somebody you don't like. That'd be kind of funny. And I'll just get back to duct taping my bike. It's been really warm since I've been back, but today a cold front came in. It might be snowing in the mountains right now. Maybe I'll ski tomorrow. All right, have a great day.